How's it going, everyone? In today's video, I wanted to talk about how you can get macro photography photos that look like this, or this, or this for about $20. And it's not really a gimmick. Just take any old lens you have and add a filter to it. That's really it. That's all you have to do. And you can get amazing looking photos. Because a lot of the times you don't want to shell out the hundreds or thousands of dollars for a macro lens, especially if you don't even know if you're going to like macro photography. Maybe you just want to go around and mess around with it and see if you enjoy it first. Well, this is a fantastic alternative. And if you watch this channel and you're wondering, have I seen this video before? You're not tripping. You probably have, but I absolutely hated the audio on that other video. So I wanted to redo it. I wanted to make the audio a bit better, a bit easier to listen to. But let's get into it. So what you'll want to do first is find a lens that you have laying around, like a 50mm or something like this old piece of crap lens. It's a 35 to 80. God, I've never used this lens. What even is this? It's a Canon lens. Whatever, that's beside the point. Any old lens is going to work. So on Amazon, you can pick up these filters, and basically what they do is they're like holding up a magnifying glass to the front of your lens. These ones in particular are called Ultimax, and basically, yeah, it's just a magnifying glass. Kind of a little bit of rounded glass. Looks kind of cool. You can kind of see that. Oh, that's trippy. But basically, yeah, that's what it is. It's a magnifying glass for the front of your lens. The second thing you might want to consider is picking up these guys. These are called stepping rings. And basically what stepping rings do is they change the filter thread on the front of your camera. So basically you start from where your filter thread is. This one is a 55mm, so it would thread onto it like this. And now, because of this, you can then thread this onto there. So it looks super janky, but this is essentially it. And now you have a macro lens. Now you can get super up close to anything. I didn't know this was on, but you can get super up close to anything and get great macro shots. Now, the filters are usually like 20 or so bucks. The step-up rings, they're generally cheap. They're like $15. You don't need them. You can just buy the filter for the thread that you have on your lens. But I like to have the step-up rings because every lens is different. I have 55mm lens, 75mm. This is 77mm. So you can even step down. You'll have to crop in just to get rid of the black spots on the camera, but that's neither here nor there. But it's a freaking great alternative if you just want to dip your feet in. Now I'm going to link both these step-up rings and these filters down below. I don't know if these are still on Amazon. I've had these for a while, but I'll link either these ones or an alternative down below. Now, with all that out of the way, let's jump into the field and just take a couple shots so you can see what it's like. God, this setup looks dumb, but it works. And if it works, it ain't dumb.
A little dragonfly right in front of my camera. It's not flying away. I just gotta move back and forth to find my focusing point. I continue his first shot.
I couldn't tell if my focus was on him or not because the sun is so freaking bright in this direction. I couldn't see anything. I'm currently chasing a grasshopper around the yard. I just snagged some pictures of him, but now I don't know where he went, so I'm really hoping those photos turned out. As you can see from these photos, that's a lot of detail still retained. Even though these are cheap filters, when you pair them up with the right lens and the right camera, you can get some really amazing results. Like, look how sharp this is. This is zoomed in quite a bit and it still looks amazing. And you can crop in on these photos to get even more macro, and you have 3 different filter options here to get some really cool results at different magnifications. And depending on the sharpness of your lens and the megapixels of your camera, like, you can retain a lot of detail. Like, people will think that you shelled out hundreds or thousands of dollars for these lenses, when in reality you just spent 20 bucks on Amazon. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, I would love for you guys to subscribe. I'd love to see you back here hanging out in another video, and comment below if you know of an alternative for macro photography, or if you're going to use this method to take some really cool macro shots. Comment below. I want to hear from you. All right, that's it. That's all I got for you. Have a good one. Peace.